Welcome back to the Digital Asset Report. Bitcoin is no longer just leading the market, it's defining the political and corporate agendas of 2025. From Capitol Hill to Wall Street, the digital asset revolution is unfolding in real time and its ripple effects are everywhere. The BitGo team just got back from Bitcoin 2025 in Las Vegas, and we're happy to confirm that Bitcoin is alive and thriving. Let's jump into the news. Last week, GameStop made headlines with a surprise move. The struggling video game retailer disclosed a $513 million investment into Bitcoin, acquiring 4,710 BTC as part of its pivot toward digital assets. The announcement, made after markets closed, was framed as a bold leap, inspired by the strategy playbook, but the market didn't bite. Shares of GameStop traded down 11% the following day as investors weighed the risks of another Bitcoin treasury play. Meanwhile, Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company of Truth Social and a cornerstone of President Trump's digital empire, announced it had secured $2.5 billion from roughly 50 investors, and the capital will be used to establish a Bitcoin treasury. CEO Devin Nunes called the move a strike against financial censorship and a crown jewel acquisition that aligns with the company's broader crypto strategy, including subscription payments and planned utility tokens. And the message from the White House? Unambiguous support. Vice President JD Vance, speaking from the main stage at Bitcoin 2025 in Las Vegas, declared that crypto finally has a champion in the Oval Office. He framed Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, policy overreach, and political discrimination, reinforcing the administration's goal to integrate digital assets into the mainstream economy.
Crypto is a hedge against bad policymaking from Washington, no matter what party is in control. It's a hedge against skyrocketing inflation, which has eroded the real savings rate of Americans over the last 4 years. And as you all know well, it's a hedge against a private sector that's increasingly willing to discriminate against consumers on the basis of their basic beliefs, including their politics.
Vance also rallied support for the Genius Act, a Trump-backed stablecoin bill aimed at creating a regulatory framework for dollar-pegged tokens. He dismissed concerns that stablecoins threaten U.S. monetary dominance, calling them a force multiplier of our economic might. Critics, however, continue to warn of deepening conflicts of interest, given the Trump family's personal stakes in various crypto ventures, including the Trump meme coin and crypto companies like World Liberty Financial and American Bitcoin. And in a different show of crypto alignment, the SEC issued long-awaited guidance clarifying that most forms of protocol staking, including rewards earned by node operators, are not securities. The decision drew praise from SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce, who said it removes artificial barriers to participation in proof-of-stake blockchains. But not everyone agreed. Commissioner Carolyn Crenshaw called it a dangerous misreading of existing securities law, accusing the agency of faking it to suit industry expectations. Meanwhile, over in Ethereum land, SharpLink Gaming emerged as an unexpected juggernaut. The little-known sports betting tech firm announced it had raised $425 million to become an Ethereum treasury company, essentially the strategy of ETH. Joseph Lubin, Ethereum co-founder and CEO of Consensus, even joined the company's board. SharpLink's stock exploded 420% in a single day and has more than doubled since. Its pivot signals rising institutional interest in Ethereum as a treasury asset, not just Bitcoin. But not all headlines were corporate. Over the weekend, Ross Ulbricht, the imprisoned founder of Silk Road, recently pardoned by President Trump, received a 300 BTC donation worth over $31 million. The source was two wallets with activity dating back to 2014 and 2019. Blockchain investigator Zach XBT ruled out the possibility that it was a self-donation, citing wallet history and exchange links. The donation reignited questions about remaining Silk Road funds and what role Ulbricht might play in Bitcoin's next chapter. All of these stories, GameStop's plunge into crypto, Trump Media's $2.5 billion raise, Vance's full defense of stablecoins, SharpLink's Ethereum moonshot, and even Ulbricht's surprise windfall point to a single truth. Crypto is not a sideshow anymore, it's the main stage. And we'll be here watching, reporting, and tracking every twist. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like and a follow and head over to bitgo.com to learn more.